Farming is about investing in the future, in innovation, and in taking care of the land that we farm. That's where both the soy and corn checkoffs come in.
If you're younger than me, you've always had the checkoff. If you're older than me, you probably remember when the checkoff was established. My dad always told me kind of what that checkoff was used for, and I'm like, well, just sell more soybeans down the river. Times have changed, and we have to market our soybeans a little differently, and we grow a lot more soybeans than we did 20 or 25 years ago. This is a world market, and those checkoff dollars find those markets.
The Checkoff program is designed to invest funds in 4 strategic focus areas within the soybean and corn industry. One of those focus areas is market development, which promotes everything from biofuel to growing new meat and grain markets overseas.
Here in Indiana, we're a little bit unique. We have the corn checkoff and the soybean checkoff, which are 2 different organizations. The Indiana Corn Marketing Council is very committed to ethanol, since it's 40% of the corn used in Indiana. That checkoff dollar is used for infrastructure on helping facilitate transportation on ethanol, as well as promotional at certain retail stations. Almost 60% of our soybeans or soybean products are exported around the world. And we're the #1 duck producer in the nation. So our soybean meal feeds those ducks, and those ducks, they are eaten abroad. The checkoff dollar moves that market to those countries that we may not be in today, we may not be in 5 years, but looking for those emerging markets. And in a competitive global market, it's important that our checkoff dollars are used properly to keep moving those products around the world.
Value creation is another one of the 4 strategic focus areas that our checkoff dollars support. It's important that we are constantly finding new uses for our soybeans and corn, such as biofuels and soy-based tire rubber and concrete protectant.
Another product that the checkoff dollars has helped to develop in the last few years is high-oleic soybeans. Indiana grows 80% of the high-oleic soybeans in the nation. With those premiums to all those farmers, it's been around $100 million. The small amount of money on a checkoff has resulted in tenfold of what those farmers can put back in their pockets as profit for their families and farms.
Funds are used to implement environmental, community, and economic sustainability programs, consumer education, resources, and research that benefits our farmers and Indiana's farmland.
Sometimes the consumer doesn't know what we do every day, and it's just nice to have some of these checkoff dollars go to kind of promote us as farmers. One being the glass barn at the state fair. Several 100,000 people are at the state fair every year, and they get a hands-on experience of what it's like to be on a farm, what a soybean farmer does, what a corn farmer does, what a livestock farmer does. Every year, the checkoff dollars are always researching new ways that we can use corn or soybeans here in Indiana. It's always about moving the crop to the next year and the next year, and trying to sell our product globally. I have no idea what's coming up in the next 10 years or so, but I think we're all going to be amazed of what we can do moving forward. The world's getting bigger, the appetites are getting bigger. All around the world, we're going to have to produce as much food, if not more, globally, with less ground, less land to do all this in, and less resources. So I think it's going to be an exciting time in the next 10 to 20 years in agriculture.